Merry Suitmas, everybody, and welcome on in to the Sunday morning Christmas Eve stream. We are having an extra special day today where we are getting into the amazing puppet combo title, Christmas Massacre. If you guys haven't seen this game about a sadistic murderer and his talking tree, you are in for a treat, because this game is actually really, really cool, and it's available everywhere. In fact, I think it's even on like mobile potentially, or maybe it was just consoles. In either case, I know that they've been putting this game out everywhere for the holidays. That, and along with Stay Out of the House, has gotten quite a few releases on like mobile and in certain platforms. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. I love getting into this game for the holidays. It's the perfect horror channel holiday game. So get ready. But welcome on in, everybody. How's everyone doing? Chris Setsuko, good morning to you and happy holidays. T-Nape, how you doing? Welcome on in. A Merry Christmas to you. Zombizzle, welcome on in. Major Bashir, welcome on in. The Dark Passenger, good morning to you and happy holidays. Mr. Fiendish, how you doing? Welcome on in. Clintix, how's it going? Welcome. Frostwolf, welcome on in and Merry Christmas to you. Metazosin, welcome on in and Merry Christmas to you as well. Damn Original, coming on in with the redemption. If I can reach my buttons through the Santa, get up here. Of
diabolically nothing.
Redeeming the most diabolic nothing ever before offered. Although, it's more diabolic to you in this instance. It is supposed to remove a point from the counter, but since it's the top of the stream, nobody has redeemed points or gifted a sub just yet. So your diabolically nothing has failed. Good times. Your boy, welcome on in. How's your day going? Hope everybody's doing really well. And damn Virgil, Merry Christmas to you as well. You know, happy holidays to everybody, whether me fighting this beard most of the night. I feel it. Whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever particular holiday you may or may not celebrate. Not everybody celebrates this time of the year. I just hope you're having a really good day and a really good Sunday, and you're ready to get into some amazing horror games. You celebrate Tin Popcorn Day, yes. And those tin popcorns, it's such a double-edged sword, isn't it, with that caramel corn? The caramel corn is probably the best part of the popcorn tin. It's also the part that they usually give you the least amount of. Like when they section off those popcorn tins, it's all like, oh, you get like, 40% regular popcorn and then 30% like cheese popcorn, and then you get like 10% caramel popcorn. But then the caramel popcorn, it has all these hard ass pieces in it. You bite down on a big handful of that caramel popcorn, practically chip a tooth. It's like, man, it's like dodging landmines trying to find the good popcorn in that caramel corn. Do you guys have microwave flavored popcorn? They do. I'm not a huge fan of, there's nothing wrong per se with microwave popcorn. I've eaten microwave popcorn a ton throughout my life. Like it's, I grew up on microwave popcorn. But getting an actual machine that does popcorn, so much better. So much better. And they've gotten down in price to where you can pick up a really good one. Really. For under $100 these days. And it's worth every penny if you're a big popcorn fanatic. It's just the best popcorn, movie theater style. Comes out way better than it ever does from the bag. And, debatably healthier for you too. There's been a lot of, things said about microwave popcorn that kind of makes it feel like maybe this isn't the best way to go, but it's good. It's still really good. You spent $80 on your movie theater popcorn maker. Nice! Go to. Welcome on in. How's your day going? Yeah, that sounds about right. For a really good movie theater popcorn maker. I love it. Love all the popcorn. Oh man, we got a couple things to talk about before we dive into the Christmas massacre today. Not a huge news week, obviously. We usually touch on some news at the top of stream. But it's been the holidays, so a lot of stuff has kind of settled down for most people. Though, when it comes to some unfortunate news, it looks like Insomniac Games, creators of a lot of really cool games, had a massive hack that resulted in a lot of leaked information about their employees. Really unfortunate that this shit still goes on. They're just trying to make games. Hacker comes in, hacks their system, threatens to release their information if they don't give them money. They don't give them the money, and then the information gets leaked all over the internet. And some of the other information got sold from what they were saying. So just not a great holiday for Insomniac Games, unfortunately. I hope they kind of get out as unscathed as possible from such a horrific leak, because that's really shitty. So Insomniac Games going through some hard times at the moment. Also, to an extent, Apple going through some hard times this holiday season. Apple's watches have been temporarily discontinued. That's right. They're not selling their watches anymore. You might be able to find one on like a third-party site, Best Buy or something, but due to a patent infringement with their oxygen sensor, they have been ordered to stop selling them until it is resolved. So you go to their website, you're hoping to get a watch for, friend, family member, yourself. Good luck, because that ain't happening until they get it resolved. So that's kind of crazy. But speaking of tech stuff, if anybody in here has been in the market for an Xbox Series X, it has finally gotten a price drop, I think for the first official time in its entire life. The Xbox Series X is down to a holiday price of $350. That is $150 off the retail price. And a damn good deal. If you've been in the market for an Xbox Series X, which is a great system. I have a Series X. I don't play it terribly too much myself because, unfortunately, if you have a gaming PC, like 99% of the stuff that comes out on Xbox also hits your PC. So there's kind of like, what's the point? But in any case, you can get one pretty cheap right now if you're in the market for a Series X. It also has a 4K Blu-ray player. I hear it's not that good from what I've heard, but it does have it, so it'll get you by in a pinch if you got some 4K Blu-rays to watch. I don't think Sony did any disc. In fact, Sony, from what we heard earlier, kind of rose their prices for the PlayStation to an extent. So, yeah. I was reading too that Sony over this past year supposedly outsold Xbox 3-1. 3-1. That might be a big reason why the Xbox is down $150 for the holiday. Really trying to push some last minute end of year sales so their end of year numbers don't look so fucking bad. But 3-1 is crazy bad. If that's your competition, like, holy crap. So, that being said too, no one knows what the PS5 Pro is going to bring when it finally comes out in terms of performance. There's a lot of leaks saying it's not going to be that great, but considering GTA 6 is coming out for consoles and will more than likely come out before next gen consoles come out, this may be a really good time to get a killer deal on a system that'll do GTA 6. Just throwing that out there. Still prefer a PC. I do too. And most of the games come out on both PC and Xbox. Like, Xbox really doesn't have exclusives. It's kind of a bummer. Like, Sony has exclusives, not as many as they used to since they keep bringing them to PC. But they still do. Xbox doesn't. If you have a PC, you will get those games. Let's see here. You actually bought Series X with Diablo 4 for $350. Nice. Hell yeah. That's a hell of a bundle. You just can't buy a console anymore since the PS3. You were done. PS3 was like maybe the best console ever. It had the shittiest launch and didn't even fully mature as a platform until like 4 years into it, which didn't help them on their sales. But it was great. Like the original PS3, it came out, you had full PS2 backwards compatibility to the point it had PS2 hardware in there. You had PS1 backwards compatibility. I think the first system, well, that's not true because the original Xbox had a hard drive, but it had a big hard drive in there. It had Wi-Fi, which was a big thing at the time. It had like 4 USB ports. It had a bunch of different memory card slots on it for your media. It was a Blu-ray player. It was everything. It also cost $600 when that thing came out, which nobody wanted anything to do with at that point in time. But man, it was pretty great. It was a really good system. And then they kept discounting it and making it cheaper and removing features. And then by the end of its life, it was still a good system if you needed PS3 games, but it wasn't what it was when it came out. Oh, that's a great price. We'll never get those here. Oh, that sucks. I think they also want to clear inventory for the newer. They are going to have a new Xbox, but it's discless. And I don't know if Microsoft is going to get rid of disc altogether or what they're doing, because I think we've all seen the cylindrical trash can looking Xbox that's coming out. Looks like an old Mac Pro, if you know what I'm talking about. But it has no disk drive. So Microsoft might be the first console company to go completely digital and say fuck discs, which I know is going to really upset a lot of people. I mean, we've seen what's been going on with Sony and Discovery lately, how Sony, like a few weeks ago, was like, hey, if you guys bought stuff through Discovery, you know what? You don't actually own it. You've been just leasing it through a license for a very long time, and we're removing all your content now. And people flipped out. So much so, Sony has actually made a deal with Discovery to stop that from happening. I wonder how much that cost them, because they were just happy to let it go. But yeah, all digital is kind of risky. It's really kind of risky. Top console, you loved it. Diablo 4 bundle was good. Still grabbed a Series X for $350. Yeah. I've been reading that the discless Brooklyn may be a no-go now. Oh, really? They may not actually do it? I'd be surprised if they didn't release it in addition to the Xbox, like, side by side like Sony did. But with how low their sales are being with the Xbox, maybe they don't see it as viable to produce two different Xboxes. Maybe it's hard enough for them to just do the one. Eddie's Move, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, man. Buy physical whenever you can. Yeah, it's the better way to go about it. On one last note here before we get into the game, IGN has released their review, up to this point, granted, because it's not over yet, of Silent Hill Ascension. And they gave it a score that I think is far too high. They gave Silent Hill Ascension a 5 out of 10, which I think is giving it too much credit. I think Silent Hill Ascension is a solid, like, 3, if not a 2 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a 1, but it's definitely lower than a 5. Even a 4. I'd say it's a solid 3 out of 10. It's such a dumpster fire. Like, I don't know why they even keep it going other than probably some contractual obligations. But holy shit, man, that thing, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Kriva, welcome on in. 0.5 is too high for it. 2.37 at best. Oh man. Yeah, it was just a bad thing. It's getting shit reviews all over the place. Nobody fucking likes it. I mean, I shouldn't say nobody, because apparently a couple people like it to watch it at all. But it's horrible. I think it might be one of those things that slowly evolves over time into being like a cult classic type of a thing. Like, it's so bad that people will watch it for the meme, just to laugh and be like, man, this is horrible. Like, I could see that actually being a thing, which is, I'm sure, not how they wanted that to go down, but it's pretty bad. Oh man. Track Duck, Merry Suitmas. What are we talking about? Silent Hill Ascension, because that game is ass. All right, you guys ready for some games? I'm ready. I'm ready to get into this Christmas Massacre. Couldn't think of the name of the game. So let's go ahead and fire that up. I'm going to kill the music. It's dead. Let's switch on over. I'm probably going to have to toggle Elgato, because Elgato has been a piece of shit for like the past month and a half. Let's see. Hey, look at that. It's a piece of shit. All right. All right, let me fix that. It'll take a second. I know it looks horrible. All right, let's go. Let's... Trying to fix it. It's messing with me. Hold on. Okay, there, now it's fixed. Now I'll fix it again so we get the frame rate. All right, there we go. There we go. You've been playing Alan Wake 2. You love it. You hate the combat? You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about the combat, and I honestly didn't find it that bad. Like, I liked the combat. I know a lot of people said it's slow. You just got to get good at the dodge, honestly. But I thought it was really good. But to each their own. All right, here we go. New game. All right, what did I choose? Hold on. Larry, you're not allowed to come to the Christmas party. I'm sending you to bed right now. Damn. We got... Why is my camera frozen? I'm just realizing my camera is frozen. Let me toggle it real quick. Hold on. Oh, Elgato, you piece of shit. Are you kidding me right now? Dude. Oh man, hold on. I'm trying to fix this. Elgato janked out. This is why you can't see me anymore. Thanks, Elgato, piece of shit. Let's see if it'll work now. Yeah, it's not working. What the hell, Elgato? Yeah, it's not working now. This is stupid. I'm really irritated with this because, like, I don't know how to fix it because it won't fix without rebooting, which means I got to bring the stream down. Yeah, it's frozen. It's completely busted. Alright, well this sucks. Guys, I gotta reboot. Because the camera is completely dead. Because of Elgato. Its driver glitched out. And I can't get it back, so... Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to be right back. Don't go anywhere. You know, you'll see probably the, it go offline, but I'll be back in a couple minutes as soon as this thing reboots. Sorry about this. Just fuck Elgato. Piece of shit, man. I'll be right back. Sorry, everyone.